Bueno, bueno. Sorry. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Hola. Tanya Lee here. I'm an intuitive psychic spiritual counselor, physical medium, remote view, automatic writer, angelic healer, and graphic designer. Hello, hello, hello. It's Friday. It's game night. Sorry I'm running a little late getting on. I turned off, I was having to do something with management with my team, and I turned off my two-factor so we could do it. And then Facebook like freaked out that I had my two-factor turned off. It says, no, you have too many followers. You have to have two-factor on. Turn it back on. You can't access your page. And I was like, shit, I need to be live right now. So anyway, so here we are. Okay. I have got all my candles lit tonight. I am doing everything. I've got, I'll show you guys here in just a second. I've got a couple more I need to light. But we are going to do the game by candlelight. How's that sound? Kind of sound cool? We are going to do the game by candlelight. I'll show you my altar here in just a second. I just wanted my altar set up. For some reason I felt that it had to be set up, not just... There we go. And then, last but not least, most of the time you guys don't see this, but I always light an incense. I know I'm a little weird, but since I bring in spirit, right? I'm bringing in mediumship, and I use my mediumship tools. I'm very, very particular about how my setup looks and the things that I do. Just because I want to have that ambiance. I want to, you know, be like, welcome. You know, like when you have somebody show up at your house, right? You have it clean. You have it prepared for them, right? So that's what I'm doing here. And I have a candle to use if you can't make out the crystal. So we've got a ton of stuff tonight. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you see live up in the corner there, in the little red box, then you know that I'm live and you can talk with me directly. And if I'm live, guys, please know that I can't talk to you on Messenger at the same time, okay? It just doesn't work like that. And if you don't see that, just hashtag replay, and that lets me know that you're watching the replay. I'll show you my altar. Y'all ready? Here we go. Oh, here. Never mind. I can do this. There you go. Wow, it shows a flashlight. See, I told you I had an obsession with towers. It's crazy. It's a crazy tower obsession. So, yes, I do St. Hudas. For those of you that, you know, oh, she's worshiping up a saint. I do. That's my husband's saint. My husband's right there in that box. Parts of my brother are right there. My mother is on behind me. But yeah, so we've got everything. There's my little grid. It's not very big. One day I'll have a big grid. There's my medicine bag. And pictures of my hubby everywhere. Then my cross. And then that up there are the handprints. We got our handprints done right before he died. And then, of course, the necklaces and bracelets that I make. And then my little earring bag. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. That is what we are looking at tonight. Sometimes I like to, let me sit you back down. Hope I didn't make anybody dizzy. I like to make, like a night where I'm showing you the candles and y'all aren't looking at me. But I kind of, people don't like it, so it's all good. So please, 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 this is game night. Guys, I'm still looking for a name. I'm looking for a name for the game, because this is also something that I'm going to play on Online Psychics when that opens, okay? So we need a game. We need a name for my game night. I need to patent this because this is my idea, and pretty soon you'll be seeing other people do it because, you know, people always take people's shit, right? Which is fine. I just want my name on it. So let's think of a good name. You really need a good name for it. And today I rewatched my video. I never rewatch my videos. But I wanted to watch that because I had it up close and I didn't have makeup on. And I wanted to see how bad I looked. And I was like, I can't believe I didn't at least make my face look good. But I say a lot. So I'm going to try to work on that. I didn't know I said, too much. So, bear with me. I will try to work on that because that's annoying, isn't it? But we all have our little quirks. All right. So please share the way this works, okay? We're going to be doing game night. I need to bring the box out. I have, in this little box right here, excuse me, I have a bag. The Texas flag. I have a bag, and in this bag is different things. It could be crystals, it could be angels, it could be karma, it could be universal law, it could be anything in there. And what we do is you guys get a free card when you see, I'm doing it. You guys get a free card when you get whoever gets it right first, okay? Now, you can only win one time, so that way it's fair for everybody. So if you don't have share on your name, that's fine. I've changed the rules. I'm letting you go ahead and win, okay? But if you have share on your name and you get it right, you get 2 cards. If you have top fan plus share, you got to have both, then you'll get 3 cards. If you just have top fan, then you'll get 2 cards, okay? So there you go. So if you don't want to share, that's fine. You can still play, but know that you're shorting yourself because you can, I might even ask a question and you can add on top of that, and next thing you know, you've got a full spread. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay? All right. So give me a second. I'm going to share to mine. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys this. You know, I tell you guys to do this all the time, right? And to make the little card. I have enough, I am enough. Or I have enough, I do enough, I am enough. See, I have one too. And I put it by my bed. And I have one right here. This one right here goes on my altar. So that way I can look at it. So that's a really good thing to do if you want to, like, improve your self-worth, improve your self-esteem, because we were talking about that today, this morning when I was on live in the park, which is the first time I have done that in the park. I also afterwards, I went ahead and went and sat by the little tree, and if you watch the video, you'll see that there's this little girl, and she comes and talks to me. So she was, yeah, I was doing the whole sitting with your spine aligned to the tree, and she came to me and said, "Oh, did your friends not come? Do you not have anybody to play with? I will play with you." And I was like, "Oh, how sweet. How sweet." Very, very sweet. Canada? Okay, yeah, give me a shout out. Where is everybody from? You have to win. You have to guess the card. Okay? I mean, guess the question. All right? You guess the question. I have all kinds of little questions. I like that you guys can almost win a whole reading. North Carolina, South Carolina, oops, I'm sorry, Jersey, Kentucky in the house, favorite part.
Shout out. Where is everybody from?
Ah, the delay is horrible, isn't it? I am messing with a live stream app. Someone that I know has been helping me with that, and we've tried a couple ones. So if anybody is techno on that and likes to do that kind of stuff and you can recommend one, I would definitely love to try it. I tried one and it did not work very well. I have to be careful because I went to jail. I went to jail and I don't want to go back to jail, you know? It's crazy. Alright, we're just at 31. Let's get it to 40 and then we'll start, okay, guys? What's wrong with it? It's spinning. It is spinning, spinning, spinning. What did you guys do today? Are y'all happy to be free? Free weekend? Anybody having a free weekend? Or is everybody having to work? I do try to take one of the days off. Oops. Alright, give me 1 second. I got to... Uh-oh! Hello? Hello, my love. He's like, Nana, you can't, He's gonna throw a fit now.
Hi, guys.
There's DJ. Lift him up so he can see the crowd.
Okay.
He's not gonna watch. He's gonna flip out. No. Hey, do you want to see? Come here. Look. Look. Look right here. Look.
Look.
Look. Look right there. Look. There you are. Say hi. Say hi. He wants down. You're gonna have to lock the door.
Yeah. Okay. Love y'all.
He says he loves you guys.
It's okay.
Oh, that breaks my heart. Watch the door. You gotta pull that out. Bless his heart. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm almost done with my shares here. Peacefully in the sky. So share, share, share. Sharing is caring. And I will be doing a group reading, a collective reading. So please stick around. I promise you my collective readings will resonate. I've got a lot of messages coming through, guys. I cannot talk to you on Messenger when I'm on my live. Please understand that. Please understand. There's no way to... Not trying to be rude, but it just doesn't work that way. Alright, there we go. I'm done for a little bit. Let's go ahead and get... I'm going to use... I'm going to use the Jesus, St. Jesus candle. Alright. This should light better too, because Ooh, look at there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Fire up. I was thinking of my husband. Really heavy today. That's why I changed my hairstyle after I got out of the shower. Because he loved it when I wore my hair like this. And as soon as I did it, I felt him. I don't know if y'all can experience spiritual hugs, but I do all the time. And it's freaking amazing. People think I'm crazy, but I don't care. I have verbally heard voices with witnesses, so making sure. Okay, did you hear that too? So now I don't doubt anything. Anything is liable. I asked the 4 archangels to please step up. I asked Ariel to the north, Michael to the south, Gabriel to the east, and Raphael to the west. Please put a protection of white light around me and my circle at this time. And yes, I have all elements. I have water, earth, fire, and air. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Trespass against us, and lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the power and the kingdom and glory forever and ever. Amen. I ask that God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, innocent and masters to please step forward and help me deliver messages of light and love. I ask that all messages be for the greatest and highest good. Michael, I ask you if any spirit comes forth and wants to connect with me tonight, that it be for somebody that is in our circle, and that the spirit respectfully leaves the same way the spirit came through and does not leave any physical imprints upon my body. I ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen. I was hearing spirit talk at the same time as I started to pray. That was weird. Never had that happen. I've never had a spirit interrupt me while I was praying. How weird is that? All right. So I have, how many decks do I have out? Also remember, guys, if you don't want to wait, you don't want to take a chance on just having to win a card or a reading, you can purchase, make a donation of $15 or more, and I will pull your cards. All my cards readings are mixed cards. I never use just one deck. Never have, never will. Only because I'm led to use more than one. And it does depend on what your message is, right? But you're always going to get an angel card from me, and you're always going to get a guidance card. Even if I was to read tarot. I like tarot more personable, one-on-one, than I do like this. Because tarot can get kind of deep really quick. Alright. So y'all ready? Now remember, I'm going to go over it one more time. Anybody can play. Alright? Anybody can play. So we're going to pull something from the bag here. We're going to pull a ticket from the bag, and whatever that has on the bag is what we're going to ask about. It could be a crystal, it could be an angel, it could be Something about meditation, grounding. No telling what it's about, okay? If you get the question right, then you get a card. If you have share on your name and you get the question right, you get 2 cards. If you're a top fan plus share and you get it right, you get 3 cards. So you have an opportunity to get a 3-card reading off answering a question that is beneficial to you and is going to be something that you should learn, okay? Now, top fans, you have to have share too. So it'd be top fans plus share. If you don't have that and you just are a top fan, then you'll get 2 cards, okay? So you'll be the same as share. All right, let's tap, 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 tap. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Karma. Karma. This is easy, guys. Y'all should know this by like the back of your hand. Give me two laws of karma in one complete post. If you're posting and you put one answer there and then you put one answer there and another answer there, I can't do that because I can't scroll. Give me 2 karmic laws. Give me 2. Everybody should be able to get this one. I hope I'm not. Is anybody... Looks like it's stuck. Hang on. I'm not seeing it move. I just see the last person that joined. Hang on, guys. It's stuck on the screen there. I can't see anything. So let me pull it up right here. Okay, here we go. Now I can see your comments. I'm sorry. I need 2 of them. Ooh. 2 of them. All right, Heather. Good job, Heather. It's not necessarily tenfold, but it will depend on what it is, right? So what comes around, well, that's the same one. So you are missing 1, right? What is it? Give me 2 laws together. Give me 2 laws together. They need to be together. Y'all got them, but you're just posting them separately, and I can't see who did what, okay? Okay, what goes up must come down. What's another one? That's not karmic law, that's physics. There you go, Andrea. The law of humility and the great law. Very good. And you've got shares, so you get 2 cards. So let's do angels with you, okay? That's a good one. Now, here, you want to gamble? We can gamble a little bit if you like. Let me put the phone right here. Oh, it's the internet. That's what it is. We're having storms. That's why I was kind of... Which we need it because it's so freaking hot. Okay, so here's the deal, Andrea. I will let you turn this into 3 cards if you want. Tell me, describe the great law. Describe the great law. Now, if you get it right, then you'll get 3 cards. If you get it wrong, then you'll lose all your cards. So you can say you want to answer or pass. Ooh, that one came out for you. Hello, my love. Do you want to give that a shot, or do you want to pass? second page. Yeah, there you go. Very good. You get a 3-card reading. You see how easy that was? You see how easy that was to get a 3-card reading? Alright, let's see. That one came out for you, so let's see what this one is. There's that one. I want you to have one of these. Can I have something for Andrea? Andrea. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Okay. You got some opportunity, right? Opportunity. So things are going to start turning around for you. Things have been, let me connect. Things have been a little yo-yo. This is going to come with money. Because it's connected to job. I don't know if that's a raise or if it's going to be a new job. I want to say it's going to be... I want to say it's a new job. Because I see change. I see the word change, and then I see... that's... they. Oh, okay, and you're going to need to have a lot of protection because you're going to, some people are going to be jealous of what you're fixing to bump up to, okay? And unfortunately, we have that, you know, trust me, I know, I deal with it all the time. It's stupid. People see you doing well and they get jealous instead of happy for you, and it's not good to do, but people do that. So you need to make sure you put on your universal condom, okay? Don't let their feelings or their opinions and stuff sink into you. Make sure that you're doing some shower meditations and that you're keeping yourself in check, okay? Because you've got this opportunity coming. Are you looking for a job or something? Are you trying to do something like that? Can you verify that for me? And remember, guys, if you want, you can donate and you can for sure get your readings. Get a reading, I mean. Okay, there you go. So just know that it's coming, but it's going to create havoc. Not big havoc, but if you don't control yourself and how you react, then it's going to be big havoc. Right now, it's just going to be small because it's going to be on them, okay? So it's very important that you don't overreact. Your next card is moving towards the light. Let me see it. I'm going to do it where it looks good. There we go. This is a really good card because what this is saying is that you're on your path. You're doing what you need to be doing, okay? But look, do you see how there's curves? That's okay. Curves are okay. You need to have curves. You need to have curves because that's what keeps us in check, right? If everything was perfect all the time and there was no issues, then we wouldn't appreciate life. It's like those people that are born with the silver spoon in their hand. Do they appreciate anything about life? Most of them don't, do they? They have to have something bad happen to knock them in the head to make them, you know, realize what life is really about. So just keep yourself steady, okay? Slow and steady, and those curves you won't fly over. And then the last one is perfect. It's Christ consciousness. So this is where you're going to end up, baby. If you're working on your gifts and stuff, this is really good for you because you're going to, you're getting there. So just stay with it. Here you'll have someone with you. And I'm going to say a mentor. Okay? I'm going to say you need to be with a mentor on this one. And this one, just be careful because doesn't look good, does it? But she's so strong. Let me take this off. Let's see what that looks like. There, it just doesn't look good. I'm sorry. Either way I do it, it doesn't look good. But this particular cards are kind of hard to see unless it's daylight. But anyway, she's got fire in her hand, so she's powerful, right? She's very, very powerful. So are you. So don't forget that. Keep your power. Own your shit. Don't let nobody of their insecurity or jealousy knock it down, okay? All right. Let's do one more. You're welcome. Ooh. If you could please kindly, ooh, somebody text me. That was bright. Leave me feedback. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, you ready? Let's see what's next. Ooh. Let's see how quick everybody is on their quick on the draw. You ready? Oh my goodness! I almost cut these cards on fire. I'm so dangerous. I am the most clumsiest person. Please, please, please share. Share. Love is sharing is kind. Sharing is kind and kind. Please share. Sharing is kind and kind. I forget how I say it. It'll come back to me. My goodness. Please, please, please. Okay. That's all I ask is for you to share. Help me get out. You know, it takes a lot to sit here and, you know, jump up here and do all this all the time. And I might get a few paid readings, but, you know, majority of I give you guys a whole lot of free stuff. I just want shares. I just want more people to see. Okay, so here's a good one. This is going to be an easy question. This is going to be an easy one, so I need to be paying attention. Yeah, there you go. Sharing is caring and caring is kind. That's what I normally say, and it just went... I got it from Sesame Street, watching it with my grandson. Big Bird says it. He says, sharing is caring and caring is kind. I don't know why I drew a blank. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so get ready. Get your fingers ready. What moon is coming up next, and what do we do with this moon? What is this moon about? Do not give me a big, long, drawn-out thing because I can't read it. Just tell me what is the next moon, and what do we do with that moon? What do we do with it? What does it mean to us? And it's the first person that I see, guys, okay? Because, whoo, Beth. Beth got it right away. Okay. There you go. And I see we got a donation. So, Lori, I'll do you in just 1 second. Share. So you're share, so you get 2 cards. That's right. It's the new moon that's coming. Oh, he's like knocking at the door. He's like, nah, 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 nah. It is the new moon, so it's for manifesting. And our thoughts is the biggest thing that we need to work on manifesting, guys, okay? Yes, I put it on paper for you guys. I burn it. We make a ceremony every moon phase. But that doesn't mean anything if we're not doing anything with the information. Meaning, okay, I want to manifest a new job. This is just an example. So I need a new job. Well, okay, I threw it out there to the moon and the universe and, you know, everything. Hey, I need a job. So I'm going to sit here on my ass with my phone in my hand with the TV on and a bucket of popcorn and watching live videos waiting for my job to come. Because I told the moon I wanted it. I told the moon that, you know, I needed it. And then it doesn't come. Duh. Same thing about, you know, I want love. Okay, well, Mr. Right or Mr. Barbie's not going to knock at your door and say, "Hi, I've been looking for you. I'm so glad I found you. Shit, I've been knocking on all kinds of doors." No, man, you got to say, okay, if I'm going to put this out to the moon, what am I going to do to get there? And the reason why I'm stressing this, guys, is because on the new moon, when I post the new moon and you guys write your intentions down, I want you to put things down that are attainable. Don't sit there and just put things down that, sound good. Or not sound good. I'm sorry. That's not what you're doing. I want to manifest money. Okay. Here's a good example because this is one y'all do a lot. I want to manifest money. Okay. Well, how much money? What is a dollar figure? What is the money for? Is the money to pay off a bill, or is it to just pay your bills, or is it to get a new car, or to get repairs, or to get this, or to get that? What is it for? You need to have that stuff down. The same thing with release. So many of you guys, every single time you're putting the same things down, you're saying fear. Right? And we got to do something to conquer that fear. We got to do something to conquer that loneliness. We got to do something to conquer that self-hate or that anger or that hurt. We have to do something if we want to manifest a relationship. Are you manifesting a relationship because you're lonely and you want somebody? Or are you manifesting a relationship, but are you ready to manifest it, is what my question is. Are you ready? And what I mean by that, do you have everything that you need to have to bring to the table? If you don't, back up. Because all you're going to do is create more problems, right? So, that is, that was a big old long deal from Spirit. I'm sorry. But that's what they wanted you to hear. Alright, so we're going to 2 cards for you, my love. So be thinking about it, because when is it? The 30th? It's just a few days away, not many. Isn't it the 30th? And after this, I'll do Lori. Lori did a paid reading, so feel free. I am doing paid readings. Okay, be patient. Patience. Patience. Actually, 3 cards came out for you, because 1 flew. Okay, patience. Don't ask for patience, because that's when they are going to throw all kinds of shit at you that just is crazy, that's really testing you to your patience. Just work on the things that are around you to have patience with. And it's not just about having patience with, people around you, but it's also about having patience with yourself. Okay? You can't just expect perfection or, beat yourself up when things, that's what I'm getting, that you do a lot of self-beating up, the meaning that you say a lot of crap to yourself when you don't do something or you forget something. Stop doing that, because you need to be your own best friend. Everybody around you, it's great to have them and have them for validation and do things like that, but people die. And then you can't communicate with them the same. So you need not to build your dependency on words from other people. That is a plus. The words that you need to hear need to be from within. Okay? And then we got body work. Time to do some body work. Body work. Look at yourself. Don't pick yourself apart. Just pick one thing to conquer. You know, I'm trying to get away from eating meat. Me and DJ are trying to get away from eating meat. So now we just eat it 3 times a week instead of 7. And then by the end, you know, it's just little baby steps. Work on the little baby steps. And then faith. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Never waver in your faith, honey. The minute you waver in your faith, that's when Mr. Fear, Doubt, and Distrust and that ego comes in and just tries to really jack with you. I hope that resonated. Okay. Are you hard on yourself, honey? Can you verify that for me? Because that's what I get. That you're really hard on yourself. Please share. Share, share, share. See, we're dropping. Why? Don't let me drop. You know why it's important? Because it really does help my energy level. That's why. Let me see something here. Got to be careful because I just got out of jail and I'm going to go right back into jail. All right, Lori, come on. Jessica Tay got me addicted to this. Okay, what do we have? What do we have for Lori? What do we have for Lori? I have something for Lori. Lori. Okay, let me pull one of these. I'm going to add one of these to it. I'm going to give you a big spread, baby. Thank you for donating. Okay, let's go, my love. Inner peace. Inner peace. Now, in all fairness, I've read you many times. And you've done a wonderful job at coming to terms with some horrific things and dealing with them. But it's a long journey, and I'm afraid that, you know, I can't make that any shorter for you. But you are on that journey. And I know this is your current card, and I know that this is what you desire, to have some inner peace. But you do have some. I know that you've come to terms with your son. I know that that's come to terms. So you have some peace in there. It doesn't change that it hurts and that it's what it is. But you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I really think that I'm feeling that you are connecting with him more often. Like you feel his energy more than you used to. I mean, it was there before, but I don't think you really could notice it as much as you do now. Can you verify that for me, please? Please share, guys. And the likes and loves, that's really important. Can you verify that for me, baby? Just kick myself out. Okay, good. I just want to verify that because that's what I was feeling. All right, so inner peace is something good. We're working on it. We're getting there. We have power. We have strength and power, and you're catching on to that. I know we still have those sucky days, and you know what? I have them too. What was it? A couple of days ago? I think it was last weekend. Yeah, it was. DJ went and spent the night with his sister, and I literally sat by myself in here, and I did one of those really hard cries. You know what I mean? Those cries where you can't breathe, you know? For hours. My eyes were so puffy. And I screamed in my pillow, and I screamed how pissed I was. And I haven't done something like that in a long time, but boy, it felt so good when I did. After I was done, it felt good because I was... It's important to not repress things, but it's important that where and when you do that release, right? Because you don't want everybody to see that release. You need, because they'll interrupt. This is a main reason. You can have one or two people there, or have your best friend or something like that. But other than that, it needs to be somebody that's just going to be there, that just sits there and doesn't say anything. So that way when you go to release, you are releasing, not stopping and going and stopping and going. Because sometimes, and people don't mean to do this, but when somebody's in that rage and they're just like letting go like that, we want to say something to add comfort to them. But sometimes it's better just to hold space for them and be quiet and let them get it all out. And when they've slowed down, then you come to them with something, with love and a love approach. This is really important to do. You do not do this kind of cry very often. I'm waiting for your messages come to me via chat, and I'm not seeing them yet, so bear with me. His birthday. Yeah, I totally get that. My husband's birthday is on the 3rd, mine's on the 5th, and our anniversary is on the 27th. And then JoJo's birthday's, 24th is our anniversary, and JoJo's birthday is the 27th. So yeah, those birthdays, they suck so bad. But I feel like you're doing a lot better with it, and that's good. Yeah. So use your power, because releasing that leaves space inside of you to get back to you, to get back to what you should be doing, your inner calling, that kind of stuff, to where you can see your own potential. You have to see your own potential. I can tell you what potential you have. You know, anybody else can tell you, but that doesn't mean anything without you saying it and you believing it, you know? That's what leads to liberation. You know, because when you believe in yourself and you believe in your potential and you express it, you're keeping this open, right? Your your throat chakra. And then when you get liberated, that's when this opens. Don't try to open up all this stuff until you're healing. So you can stand in your center. Hold your center. This is a beautiful card. I wish you could see it there. Do you see? That's a Raphael back there. Hold your center, because that right there is that is important. That's where you don't waver. You don't waver in your faith. And then music. Use music to help you. All right. Use his music to help you. And your brother. I think the brother has also caused some, I mean, you weren't ready for that. But you've done very well. Are we better? Are we better now? And then the choice. You gotta make choices, baby. You got to, that's the only thing you're not doing, is making choices. You're kind of, but you are trying to get over a whole lot, so I get it. But you need to make some kind of choice about rising up and doing something, okay? Doing something to get your mind off things. All right, so we're going to make choices. We're going to use music. We're going to hold our center with Raphael to help us, because we're liberated now. We can stand stronger because we know our potential. We believe in ourselves. We love ourselves unconditionally. We know what our inner calling is. And we have the power. We're creating our reality, right? And that's what's going to lead to inner peace on a more consistent basis. Your niece. I think I froze there for a minute, didn't I? Give me just 1 second. Oops, sorry. Did that resonate, my love? Yeah, your brother. That's what I thought. I thought it was your brother. I was pretty sure it was your brother. All right, my love. I hope that resonates. Okay, guys, you ready to do another one? Unless somebody else donated. Did anybody else donate? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So the next one, here's a good question. When should we ground? What kind of feelings? I want 5 feelings. Give me 5 feelings that if they're going on, I need to go ground. I need to go ground myself because of these feelings. Remember, that's when the main thing about grounding is to get our mind in the right place, right? Richard, I don't know. I'm sorry if somebody shared it to your page, but we do ask people to share. Guys, as I always tell you, please share to mind-like groups, okay? Please post your group, and I will check and see who it was, okay? So I can take them off my page, Richard. Okay? Thank you very much. Give me together. Don't do all these separate little posts because you're not going to get credit. Don't engage in an argument, guys. Don't do that on the page, okay? It's all good. Richard, just please share the group. And I will take care of it, okay, my friend? You're more than welcome to stick around if you'd like to play the game with us. Be happy to, you can play with us too. I'll be happy to draw you a card. All right, so what feelings? Give me 5 feelings that would be going on that I need to, that's telling me I need to ground. Gotta, there you go, Stephanie. Very good. Sadness, overwhelmed, frustrated, low energy, loss of motivation, confusion. What else? Depression. It's all any kind of bad feeling, any kind of sad feeling of any kind is your cue to say, hey, go ground. Yep, nervous, guilt, nervous, guilt. Let me go back to that. So I don't know why I can't get it up there, but sadness, despair, those are anxiety. That's a big one. That's a big one, guys. Anxiety is really, really big. No, we don't need to be grounded all the time. That's right. That's right. Worry is a good one too. Remember, worry is like praying for something bad to happen. Fear. That's a number one, right? We start feeling fear because if you sit there too long and fear's right there, automatically he's going to bring his buddies, doubt and distrust, right? Yeah. Sadness for your daughter. Yes. You can ground like that. Sometimes you don't do it for a while. That's when you, yes. Actually, you should ground every single day. I don't know. That's a good question, Christina. I haven't seen. But you really should ground every day. Now, you might get to a point where you don't feel that you need it, but being connected to Mother Earth for 5 or 10 minutes will do nothing but balance you and your, spirit. So even if you just go outside and stand and just pay attention to the air and feel that, that will be great. I know the live is acting a little weird tonight. It's got all kinds of. That's fine. Hey, that's what I mean. That's what we're all about. I have a group that's called Awakening Your Soul, and it's a learning group. And you can go join that if you'd like. I have albums that have all kinds of information to help people learn about things. But grounding is when you make yourself feel connected to the earth. You kind of take in the Mother Nature So that way you can bring yourself back down. Because think of it like this, when your mind is confused and you got anxiety and weird fear and worry and all that shit going on in your mind, it's like you're flying around in the sky, right? You can't come back down. Your emotions are too high. Well, if you just take a moment, there's several different ways to ground. There's, people do the tying something to the center of the earth. I do that a few times a week, but on a daily basis, I just go outside. I touch my plant. That's when I pray for the morning, and I'm feeling the air, and I pay attention to how the air touches my skin. And that's when I pray. I pray to Archangel Raphael, Jeremiel, Michael, and then to God. I do that every morning. It's just a way to get you connected. But go check that out. There's more information. In fact, I believe in there we have a link to, or maybe it's on the file. I'm fixing to upload some files that will have hyperlinks for you guys to go and watch things that are educational about things like this, okay? So let me get her 2 cards. I'm just rattling and rattling. Ooh, you got initiation. Initiation. So, chakra. It's time to get started. It's time to get deeply started. You've started, but you're not very deeply, because you have the success card. So that if you get started and do this kind of deep stuff, then you're going to benefit tremendously, very quickly, because you've been studying. Are you a reader? Do you read, or you've been working on yourself for a long time? Because I feel that you've been put together pretty good. I mean, you don't have all this, you know a whole lot, is what I'm getting. Is that right? Thank you for stopping in, my love. It's so nice to see you. Did you go see your, oh, what is it? Grid. Did you see your pretty grid? I want some of those pine cones and roses. It was really beautiful. She won. Jessica does all kinds of great little giveaways on her crystal lives, and it's really wonderful. You. I'm reading. No, I'm not reading you. Hang on, did we pin her name? Dang it. Why did we not pin her name? Let me go back and look. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry, I have to go back. It's not pinned and it's not put up there. I don't... Yes, there you go, Stephanie. There she is. Yes, Stephanie, it's for you. I'm sorry you're not pinned, or, but it's you. So are you a reader, or have you been studying this? I feel like you're kind of knowledgeable about this stuff. That's what I was asking about. Yeah, the computer's kind of acting weird. I've been learning Red La Tarot and working with crystals. Okay, then that makes sense. That makes sense what you're, that's really good. Before you get carried away and you want to jump over to doing readings or anything like that, make sure that you've done your own inner work, your inner child and shadow work, okay? Because if not, it will come out in your psychic journey, and most of the time it's not good when it comes out that way. All right, but you do have the success card. All right, which means that you're going to have a lot of success with this, as long as you keep that waterfall going and you stay near that waterfall. The waterfall is unconditional love and grace and mercy. So just stay within that, stay near that, so that way you can have that. Psh. All right. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Yeah, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. All right. I think someone else just said that they donated. I don't know. I'm not getting messages. Gotta love Facebook. I'm gonna try on this one. I'm gonna try on this one. I hope that resonated. That's really good though. You're doing good. I'm sorry, I'm having to look down. Nothing's here. Nothing's. Okay. There it goes. Now it's coming. Ah. Always got to show you my magical. I got to show you my portal. All right. Irene Ross. Irene. What do we have for Irene? I'm just opening up my PayPal. I'm sorry. I think maybe it's maybe it is like weather everywhere, right? Wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Hopefully one of these. What do we have for? Ooh, okay. And they're telling me to draw you a love card as well, so. Perfect. Okay. You ready, my love? Guys, if you could please, let me pull up this. If you could please love and like and share. I will do a group reading after this, okay? All right. Light. Light. This card is given to you as a warning. Be careful with the light, because there's a lot of people that say they are in the light, but they mess with spells and stuff, and they can steer you the wrong way. Don't get involved in that kind of stuff, because it's not our job to alter anyone's free will. Also, but I mean, you can have, I'm not saying be mean or disrespectful to anybody that does that. I mean, if that's the path that you want to take, that's fine. But I'm being told that you need to watch out for that, because a lot of times people they hide that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So just be careful. That's a fine line. Source of life. The source of life is love, right? That's what the source of life is. It's love. So we have to love ourselves unconditionally so we can love others. But not only that, so you can accept love from source. If you don't love yourself unconditionally, you're not going to accept, whether you call him God, Buddha, Muhammad, I don't care. You're not going to accept that love completely. You can say that all you want, but it's not the truth. It's not the real truth. Because in order to accept love, you have to love yourself. You have to be love to get love. You have to be love to accept love. And when you love yourself unconditionally, you are love. Okay, so stay in that waterfall. No matter how hard it is, stay in that waterfall. Control those thoughts. Show yourself grace and mercy, because that's what that waterfall is. It's a flowing of unconditional love and grace. Inner child, deal with these things that have happened in your past, so that way when you go through this spiritual journey, you are not having to deal with old shit. All that stuff is taken care of. I really feel bad for people, because I know that, and I know this for a fact because it happened to me too. We get involved in this stuff and we want to learn and grow so much and so fast, but we do things kind of backwards, right? We start, oh, this is, that looks so cool. I want to read. I want to do a pendulum. I want to do this. I want to do that, but you haven't dealt with your stuff. You know, you need to deal with your stuff. You can practice with that stuff. You can get to know that stuff, but you don't want to get out there and start using it, because that's when portals, you start, because everything is a portal. All these are is tools. I don't need them. I can just connect to source with my mind, right? And I can hear them. So I don't need this, but but once they're used, they are portals. So you need to be careful with them. So it's saying deal with your inner child. The angels and stuff are there to help comfort you. But remember, you have to tell them that it's okay for them to come in and help you, because they can't jack with your free will either. This is going to bring an ascension for you. It's going to push you up to the next level. Okay? These things, dealing with this inner child stuff and the self-talk and the self-love, dealing with that is going to pump you up. It's going to take you to a whole nother level. And we keep doing this over and over. There'll be something else that we have to work on, and it ascends us. Even if it's not work with, it could be work on learning about a certain something, and then once you master that, then you can ascend, But the more work you do on yourself, the better, the faster you can ascend. Ooh, and you got this card. Ooh, look this. This is a freaking beautiful card. This is everything. This is like the hand, right? The hand of God, Gaia, the universe. It's like, here it is. Everything is here for you, for the taking. But you have to love yourself unconditionally to get it. You see here, even here's the waterfall. You have to love yourself unconditionally to get it, because you will not get it without it. And that'll lead to self-respect, because you've got some issues of people not respecting boundaries. Make sure that you put your boundaries up. And then the people in your life, you're going to have to this says get to know each other. It's because this is going to change your life completely. So when you make those changes, it's going to be like you're this different person, but you're not. And then you're going to also feel like some people you don't even want to jack with anymore, because you're different, and that's okay. But for the ones that you want around, your loved ones and close friends, You know, you guys are going to have to get together and get to know each other. And if some of them don't like what you're doing and everything, just respect that and don't push what you're learning off to them. And that way they can respect you, and then you can still interact. So we're going to get to know our family members and friends and stuff again, because we're doing a massive change, right? We're doing a massive shift. Self-respect and boundaries are key, because this is what we're getting. We're getting the whole enchilada, right? Everything's being handed to you, but you're going to have to ascend to get it. Part of the ascension is to accept comfort and love from the divine and your angels and your spirit guides, and asking them for help, because you've got to dig in this stuff and deal with the inner child. Self-love, unconditional love for yourself. Unconditional. That's the key word. Everybody throws this love word around, but they don't attach unconditional to it. So without that attached to it, then it's love with conditions, and it's not good. It's because we should love a person for them. Now, if they act shitty and they got really bad things that they do to people, then we don't love their actions. We don't like their actions. But we still have to love that person, because they are still a piece of you, whether you'd like to admit it or not. That mass murder is still a piece of you. You may not like that fact, but it's true, because we are all one. So you're still going to have to love them. You don't have to look at them. You don't have to deal with them. You don't ever have to talk to them or anything like that. But you can't hold space in your heart for hate or hate or disgust, because that's not love. You have to hold love in your heart at all times, even to the bad ones. But keep them far away. They don't need to be near. And it's okay to not like what is being done, but you have to separate the two. You have to be able to do that. And watch how you're walking with the light, because it will dictate which way this goes for you. So stay in the light. But remember that, you do need to go to the dark to pull out your shadows. But don't do that kind of work or the child work by yourself. Get with a counselor. Get with somebody that has one of those programs, or somebody else that you trust or whatever. But don't do that work alone. Woo! Psh, that was deep. What do you got going on, Irene? They just took over my whole mouth. I know. Facebook is acting crazy. Irene? I can't see you. Oh, thank you. All right, awesome. Okay, guys, I don't know how, if you could kindly leave me feedback on my wall if I've read for you guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. I always forget to ask you guys for feedback. Sometimes I get surprised and people just are I've gotten feedback with just people that would just watch. And that's really sweet, because they haven't gotten anything. They don't ask for anything, but they just come and watch. Well, please come join the group, Awaken Your Soul, okay? So that way you can, there's a lot of information in there that you can learn with. And then you can join the collective source if you want to get like readings or give readings. There's a lot of good readers, or watch lives. So go join both groups, okay? All right. Do I do pendulum? Yes, I do. Are you asking... What are you asking, Alex? I saw the end of that, so I thought pendulum, but maybe that's not what you're saying. Okay, let me get us... Facebook is acting like crazy tonight. Give me a group of readings. Man, that's an awesome song. A free with a premium add-on, a demo or trial of sorts. That's kind of what my live is, honey. I do, now tonight is game night, so it's a little different. Otherwise, that's what my lives are. You can come in here, and if I'm drawn to you, not tonight. Now tonight is based on your knowledge of the spiritual realm. No, there is no try before you buy, because this is energy work, honey. It's not, trust me, you can go watch all my videos. You can go to my business page. I've got over 160 something reviews in there. Yeah, that's true. But I also do, I do pick people for free readings all the time. And in the, also in the groups, I will post where you can, like, post a picture, or, you know, I do intuitive games, which I haven't, I'm going to list that tonight. I made a really nice one. But intuitive games, or I'll draw for a bunch of people. Maybe it's pick a card or something like that. But I do, if you follow me, you get free cards all the time. Alright, so let's focus on this real quick. And then what do we have for the collective? Can I have something for the collective? Give me something for the collective. And stick around, baby. This reading right here is for everybody. I don't normally bring in, Spirit doesn't normally connect with me during game night. Very seldom. I don't think it has, have I done mediumship on game night? I don't think so. I focus on you. It's all done by Spirit. That's a good question for Spirit. I just focus on you. Now, if you want a long, in-depth reading, you go to my website and book it. I tell you to send me a picture so I can spend some time with your energy and pull your energy from that picture. That's why it's important not to have it filtered, or, you know, have those funny looking things on there, because it will mess up my connection. Quick. Alright, then, y'all ready? So stick around, Alex. You can, I guarantee you something here is going to resonate with you. I guarantee you. Alright, I am the creator. You have to get to the point where you realize you are the creator of your universe. If you don't, then none of this is going to work for you. Okay? None of this is going to work at all. Because I know that you're conditioned to think that, you know, things are like this and da-da-da-da, but when you realize that that's all just is made for a reason to keep you trapped, and that you can really create whatever it is that you truly desire. Money, items, and things like that are not of an issue if you manifest it correctly and your intent is positive. So if you have a malicious intent, you're not going to get it. And then if you get it, and then later it turns into, you turn malicious because greed and money has gotten involved and you couldn't handle yourself, then you'll lose everything. And even some of the people that are like the richest and have everything, they're freaking miserable because they don't have self-love. Money can't buy self-love. When you have self-love, that's, I know it sounds corny and it sounds like a hippie thing, and I don't know how to make it sound any less corny, but it is what it is. Love is everything. That is what we are. We are a ball of energy of love. And you have to know that you are able to take that and create whatever you want. You know, that's all it is. That's all you have to do. But it's hard work because you got to get yourself in check first before it will work. All right, so let's focus on knowing that we can create our own universe. But don't think of big things. Think of little things that you can start with. And once you see that come to pass, then your confidence will build for bigger things. Okay? Heaven's door. We all want to get here. This is like where the that's okay, Paulette. I'll check it on the computer. I'll find out who it is, and I'm gonna report him to Facebook. But thank you. So guys, if you see a troll, just don't even react to him. I've got a couple my angels down there that will block automatically, so don't worry about it. Okay? Please don't engage. No angry faces. No nothing. Okay? They can't stay long trolling me because I've got too many people ready to block. So just stay focused, okay? Heaven's door. Heaven's door is based on that bliss, right? That euphoria moment, that time that, everything just feels perfect. Those can happen frequently, but you've got to... When you felt that euphoria, you loved yourself. You felt love to its max, right? And then it fleets. It goes away quickly. Well, that's why it's important to love yourself so you can get to that point to keep it. Okay? Awareness. Awareness is key. So please, stay aware. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs and stuff like that, because you're going to see them. And there's synchronicities. There's all kinds of stuff like that. You're going to be able to get that bliss. So just stick with it, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams, because you will get it. But you have to raise your conscious level. You see that right there? You have to raise your conscious level. And that's what I was talking about. And you can do that by learning. But remember, even though we're learning, it's an ongoing thing. We never really stop. But it's important, just because we're learning something, we have to apply it. Right? You're learning information from me, but if you don't apply it to your life, it doesn't mean shit. Okay? And that's what's going to lead. That's what's going to lead to the master healing. Okay? So we want this, right? We want to get to we want to be healed. So in order to be healed, we need to apply what we're learning, raising our higher conscious level, But we have to believe that we can achieve our dreams. It doesn't matter what other people believe if you don't believe it yourself. But you need to become aware of what's around you so you can have more euphoria moments. You can feel that unconditional love and make your own, create your own reality. You are the creator. Reality is perception, and perception you control. All right, guys, that's your that is your group reading. I need you guys to do me a favor, including my angels, okay? Don't let the trolls get to you, okay? You know, there's always some asshole reader, or it's usually a reader. Believe it or not, I'm gonna share something with you guys. All these readers, all of us together are not all in love and light. Okay? I never call anybody out. Unless it's like crazy. But they are not everybody is of love and light. So you've got some assholes that want to share to a troll group to try to get everybody in an uproar and you know, fuck up the energy, basically. So the minute that you guys say something, they get a little bit of their energy in. So don't even engage in saying nothing. I have a couple angels down there that can block. Okay? If you notice the people that were talking shit are gone. They didn't stay. They weren't able to sit there and talk. So just ignore that stuff, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're allowing other people to control your reaction. Right? This is what we've been talking about. And just ignore them, you know, because it's not that. Some readers think it's funny to go share to the, you know, to these little couch stupid little groups. There's groups out there that they ain't got nothing else better to do but to come jack with people that are doing something to help people. You know, I hate to have their karma on the other end. You know what I mean? That's going to be that's going to be some hell of a karma you're going to have to deal with, because you're breaking up a good flow of energy for shits and giggles. Not even for a purpose, but just for shits and giggles. Man, I hate to be in your fucking shoes when you go and meet the maker. Excuse my language. And for the people that share to it so they can hurt somebody, I feel sorry for you, you know, because everything comes around. This is why you guys see me stay to myself. The only reader you really see me really connected with all the time would be Jessica. Other than that, yes, I have a lot of reader friends, and there's a lot of good readers out there, so I'm not talking shit. Okay, there is a shitload of good readers. Good readers. But there's a shitload of assholes, too. Okay, that are not in here for love and light. They're here for the money and how much they can... Yes, they can read, but they're not here to change your life. They're here to make you become dependent upon them. That's why I talked about that video early this morning. That's what that video was about. You know, it is what you do. You know, if you want to be that type of person and you want to try to take someone's desperate situation and to string them along and make them, you know, beg and pay out the wazoo just to get some kind of peace, and they're not even really going to get peace. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying not to charge, because guys, you can't come to me and ask me for a free reading. All my free readings are here on the live. This is where I do my free work, and I do this, you know, sometimes 5 days a week. And I'm always doing something in some group somewhere. So that's my free work. There's nothing more irritating than to have people come to you and slam your messages for something free, when I tell you blatantly that it's right here. This is a platform for something free. This is my time I've given to you for free. That other time is taking from my family and friends. So yes, then that, and taking from me. So yes, that's what you do. You pay for that. That's an energy exchange. But I'm not going to give you a mediumship reading and tag you along so you can get another one in a week or in a few days because you didn't get your message. Whatever your message is, I'm going to deliver your message. I don't, I'm not here to... Today I had a booking. I had a booking that was supposed to be for 45 minutes. I was on the phone with her for 2.5 hours. Why? Because that's how long it took to make the message. That's how long it took. I had people book behind me. I'm sorry. For you guys that book with me, you got to understand, because if you're in that position and I'm reading you and there's more messages coming, or I've connected to a loved one at the last minute and our time is up, I don't want to just shut it off. Okay, well, come back. You'll have to come back now. The timer's gone. You'll have to come back, unless it's something very important I've got to leave to that I can't avoid. But for the most part, that doesn't happen. Now, a lot of people don't get upset with me. Some people do, but a lot don't. But if you were on that receiving end, you would love it, But anyway, so my point is that, you just have to use your discernment, guys. It's really important to not become addicted to this stuff, okay? Yes, follow people that you feel in your heart you should be following. That's important. But remember, you need to be empowering yourself with this information. There's no way to gain anything if you're not doing nothing with the knowledge, right? If you're talking about deliver my messages to the Philippines, I have all kinds of people all over the world. Actually, the Philippines is my #1 country, to be blunt. They're the ones #1 that watch me. But so guys, when you see these little assholes pop up on the live, just ignore them. Okay, I promise you, somebody's going to take care of them. Also, and same thing with you guys, you angels. Don't get upset, okay? Because they'll be taken care of. But like I really feel sorry for the people that do that. Yeah, here you're so famous. Yeah, here you're so famous. What are you saying there, Tan? I'm not famous. I'm just trying to help you guys love yourself. My goal, every person should have a goal, right, in business. Because this is a business too. This isn't just, shits and giggles here. This is real. I talk to real spirits. I talk to some pretty messed up things. I see some messed up things. I'm able to go back and visually watch abuse as it took place, or a rape, or a murder. It's some serious shit, and I can describe it to a T, and people verify it. So it's serious. And so when you got people that come in and make a joke out of it and say, oh, you're fat and you're fake and blah, blah, you're a devil worshiper, blah, blah, whatever, then, I hate to be them when they go meet an angel, because they're going to be in a big mess, you know what I mean? And I feel sorry for them. And that's a perfect example. Bingo. Thank trolls. You know what you did tonight? You gave me a perfect example. You guys are freaking awesome. Okay, so the trolls. Instead of hating the trolls, right, we're going to love on them because, you know, they have to be lost souls to be doing what they're doing in the first place. So we're going to love on them, but yet we're not going to deal with them. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. You still have to love on people even when they're shitty and bad, doing bad things, right? So there we go. Oh, thank you, JR. Yeah, it is kind of crazy how the Philippines is my #1 country. I've got close to 3,000 something people in the Philippines that watch me on a regular basis. But I don't think it's legal to read and stuff over there, right? I don't think. But see, that's a perfect example. I was trying to think of an example, but that's perfect. You know, so when they come in, that's what I want you guys to do. Okay, because, you know, whenever I seem to go and join these other little groups of people and stuff like that, there always seems to be some asshole amongst the team of them that doesn't like me, even though I haven't done nothing to them. Literally, I don't even know who they are. They will tell me their name, and I'm like, okay, well, who is that? I don't know. Some people just hate you for being you, and that's okay. I mean, that's their free will. I don't really give a shit, you know. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this stuff for you guys, and my goal, like I was saying, everybody should have a business goal. My goal is to get you to love yourself unconditionally and completely, so that way you can be the best person that you can be. And by that, I am changing the world. I could stand up and say all kinds of freaking messages, because the things that other people are saying, I know as well, because I'm getting those same downloads, but I'm not doing that. They do that, and they are very good at that. Okay, they are doing a good job at that. But none of that information is going to mean shit to you, and you're not going to be able to do shit with it if you don't love yourself unconditionally. You have to love yourself unconditionally so you can make and bring about change. That's where change is in the love. So that's my mission. My mission is to have you love yourself. Help you love yourself completely. And then you will love others completely and unconditionally. And little by little, you know, it'll be a snowball effect. But until then, we're going to have these little groups. I mean, I've got a ton of messages over here while I'm on live. I mean, guys, I can't, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. But it is what it is. If that's what they need to do to feel good, then more power to them. You know, we still had a good live. I don't really care how big the numbers get, as long as it's getting somebody and somebody is happy, and I connected with somebody and I helped make it. Even if, you know, I didn't make a change, maybe I made a spark. Maybe I created a spark in your heart, or maybe I got your mind to wondering. That's good enough for me. Cha-ching! That's worth money to me. So, anyway, so there we go. I'm done blabbing. So trolls, I know that my live got shared into a troll group. So I just want to say thank you for coming and jacking with us tonight, because you were the perfect example of how to love people unconditionally, even when they're assholes. So thank you very much for that. As for everybody else, please come join my group, Awakening Your Soul, or that's for learning and development. And then please come join the Collective Source, which is where you can post for readings, or get free readings, or read people. I'm trying to quit saying that, and I keep hearing myself say it after I say it. I'm trying to get better with it. I was so horrified when I saw that video. I hate watching myself. I was like, oh no. Anyway, please do that. Like and follow me here on the Unique page. That way, if I go live, you'll get notifications. And also go and like and follow me on my private Facebook page, and because I do go live there a lot too. And if you are interested in a reading, please come to TanyaLee.com. Tomorrow I will be doing a live with Kat again. Guys, I did a live with her on last Saturday. Do you remember? And we're going to do it on the online online psychics webpage, because our Facebook page, because that is opening. We are going to open it. It's where you're going to get 24 hours. There'll always be somebody on there doing live readings, doing live. So it's really cool. It's a really cool concept, and I'm very honored to be a part of it. So be on the lookout, because I'm going to start sharing that information. But I'll be live with her at, I'm not going to say the time because I don't remember. I need an assistant. I really do. I'm so bad. Yeah, I need an assistant. But I can't pay an assistant yet. So we're just hanging on. Until then, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I will post about what time it is. It's got to be 3 or 4. I want to say it's 4, but let me just kind of look around. You'll be seeing posts from me about it, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming and being a part of my live. Namaste. Hasta mañana. Dios quieres. That means I'll see you tomorrow, God willing, okay? Mwah. Love and light. Adios.